Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Latifah Nur Fauzhiah, and in this voice recording is for fulfilling the midterm exam assignment. Number 1. Talk about an important experience that you recently had. Describe what happened and explain why it was important to you. An important experience that I just had was when I first opened a small business. At first, I want to open a small business for the first time. I prepared all the necessities to open a business. Before opening a business, I was very afraid that the business I opened would fail and others. However, after I got the courage to open a business, it turned out that everything went well. Many people are interested in what I sell. It is the most important experience because in the first place it can be learned that if we don't try we will not know how it will turn out. The second is, from this experience, we can conclude that we should not be afraid to try. Number two, some people think that family members are the most important influence on young adults. Others believe that friends are the most important influence. Which do you agree with? Explain why. I agree that family members are the most important influence for young adults. The reason is the first, we live side by side with family. We always meet and interact with family. Our behavior and attitude also follow the culture in the family. Second, the family will always provide an example and guidance to children as they move toward young adults, so as not to have the wrong associations and attitude that is less praiseworthy. So, in my opinion, it is the family members who have an important influence on young adults. Number 3, the woman expresses her opinion of the university's new policy. State her opinion and explain the reason she gives for holding that opinion. The woman's opinion about the university's new policy was that she did not agree with it. He had several reasons for disagreeing with the new policy. First, if students follow the policy, such as working at a local company, students are only required to do basic tests such as typing and filling items. So, according to him, it could not improve student skill. The second is, according to him, there are still many universities in the region that have the same requirements. There will be many other students in the position, so if a student take a position like this in a company while still a student, then when he pass the competition to get a permanent job will be difficult. For these two reasons, the woman did not agree with the new policy at the university. Number 4, using the professor example, explain what an establishing should is and how it is used. Establishing should is a type of video taking that serves to tell the background information of a place, time, and situation. The shoot is prepared at the beginning of the scene so that it presents the atmosphere first. Like the example told by the professor when he come to a new film in which he pays attention to the first image. He saw a dark, gloomy city, and there were cars on the road sign that looked ancient like the old days. And this example means that the establishing shoot is representative of the atmosphere, place, time, and others. Then, the way to use it is to put the result of the establishing shot at the beginning of the film, so that the audience can feel and build the atmosphere when the film is playing. Number 5, Briefly summarize the problem the speakers are discussing. Then state which solution you would recommend and explain the reason for your recommendation. The issue that was being discussed by the speaker was the woman wanted to move out of her old apartment. The woman's apartment was damaged in the drains. He thought that some had broken, and at the moment the apartment has no water at all. Then to repair the pipe, it took 2 weeks. He planned to live in his friend's place, but at his friend's place there's were already 4 people living there, and it is very crowded. Well, she had to study she had to study for the test. The second option is that she will rent a room in a small hotel for a temporary stay. Although the price is quite cheap, but she still has to spend some money while the budget is very tight at this time. Then the solution I would recommend it is for her to stay temporarily at a friend's house because he won't be asked to pay, and also he's only there for a few weeks, so it's no big deal. Number 6, using points from the lecture. Explain how to patient plan and the potato plant defend themselves from insect. Patient plants defend themselves from insect by using hairs on all parts of the leaf that are shaped like small nails. When on insect lands, the hair will automatically release sticky liquid. Thus, there will be no room for insect to perch on the leaves of the plant, and insect will also not be able to eat the plant because there are hairs that are shaped like nails. So the tiny hairs like nails are useful for protection the patient plant from insect. Defenders self potato plant by using chemical defenses. In the potato plant, there are chemicals that when eaten by insect, the insect will feel enough after eating the plant. Because the chemicals in the potato plant make the insect feel full for longer, so that the insect will no longer eat the potato crop. So that's how the potato plants protect itself from insect. I think that's enough for me. Thanks for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.